What's poppin'? It's your boy Moses, aka NoMo, chilling right here inside the Lit Out Studio with another episode of the Lit Out Podcast. I got a very special guest in the building. I got Mr.
G Money, the one and only, never lonely, always horny. What's cracking, everybody? Thanks for having me, my boy Mo. Let's go. Let's have a motherfucking good time.
Appreciate
Wine
it, man.
down in 69. I appreciate you.
That's right, man. Hey, thank you for pulling up to Southgate. The first and last time you're ever gonna be in Southgate.
No, I
The
love
only time people pull up to Southgate is to be on the podcast. What do you know about Southgate? You been here before?
I know about the water tower. So my dad's like best cousin grew up out here in Southgate. So I remember like chilling with him, and the only we chilled a lot because my dad at the time, like when he was around, his cousin had a son my age, so we would always like hang out together.
Double date.
Yeah, that's what I would always be like, oh, I want to go because they were going because I didn't have boys around me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was cool. But I remember the water tower thing. I remember once we seen it because it was that exit.
Okay.
So I don't know what exit it is exactly, but I remember seeing it and just chilling over here in Southgate. But other than that, I mean, I don't remember much about it. I know Cypress Hill's from here. I remember fucking King of the Hill came out and fucking West Side Connection was just dissing. You remember that shit?
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember it, but what year was that? Maybe like 97, 96, 95? I was like 5 or 6 years old, fool. So like when that shit was
You ain't from my hood, y'all hoes from Southgate. Damn, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Southgate has active fools, dog. It's not like Southgate's not active.
I feel like
You know what I'm
fools from Southgate always fucking die and like, we're active too, I swear, look, boom.
Oh yeah, trying to prove themselves so hard. Yeah, it's not about that. Dying is not cool.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Because once you die, you're on a shirt for a couple weeks, and then after that, your GoFundMe's gone, and guess what? No one cares about you, dog.
Yeah.
And in a couple months, your tombstone, even if you have one, dog, if you're lucky enough to get an actual plaque, it's just fucking full of fucking weeds. No one cares, dog. Don't die for something that don't fucking care about you, dog.
Yeah, but I for sure, like Southgate is definitely one of those cities where like we almost feel like a little brother, because you know Compton is one exit that way.
Yeah,
South Central,
make sure not to get lost, dog.
South Central is 2 miles that way. I was born East LA, 4 miles up, and it's like we just get lost in such of these historic fucking cities, you know. So there's fools out there that trying to make it prove a point,
Yeah, no, I mean,
but it is what it is.
Southgate's with the business, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think every hood or every city, I mean, most cities that have like a, how do you say, like a minority, they have their hoods, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could pull up to fucking Rosemead, you know, you're going to find an area right there maybe you shouldn't be. You know, it's just how it is, man.
Yeah, there's fools in every city for sure.
Every city to city, city to city.
That's right.
You're horny right now. I can tell. I can't believe I ruined your date. This fool was like, well, I didn't think you were coming, dog. He was fucking watching The Notebook with his eye. You're romantic, dog. She's lucky, dog. She doesn't even know how
Both
lucky
in our
she is.
chonies, only with one sock on each foot. You know what that means?
Oh, yes. You came in your other sock. Do you still jack off in a sock or no?
I've never jacked off.
No?
In a sock. I think that's weird because then the sock becomes crusty way.
I know. Oh, and then you get athlete's dick.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing, but I would have it. I do the sock thing all the yeah.
You still do the sock thing?
Yes.
I feel like I'm an elegant fool, dog. I come into a fucking wipey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I used to do that before, and then after I was like, you know what? My when you feel like a hoe, you fuck a sock. You know what I'm saying? I think fucking a sock's like fucking a torta at 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? You're just fancy, fool. Fucking wipies.
Yeah. It's like a self-cleaning system all in one, you know?
Yeah, and then you're good to go.
I mean, and the only thing that's missing if you were to microwave the wipey before so it could be warm and wet, not just cold and wet.
Fool, we're gonna end this show and jack off right now.
Horny ass.
Horny ass, sure.
That's something that we were talking about earlier, bro. That it's gonna sound weird, but I love how you use the word horny so much, fool.
Yeah, fool.
And I feel like it makes fools uncomfortable, and that's what makes me laugh about it.
Yeah, so it does. And you know what's crazy? Because I forget how like fucked up my mind is. So I be saying it like in front of like my homies or like their ladies around, and sometimes they're like, I could see their ladies like, what the fuck is this fool saying? But I'm like, no, I say it as it's just funny. Like I'm not really like a pervert or I mean it in a weird way. It's a funny word. It just sounds funny. It's like the N-word. I'm just playing. It's not. It's way cooler. I'm just
like, damn. Okay, so let's restart the podcast real quick.
no.
I'm just kidding.
Shout out to all. I love my N-words out there, bro. I have a lot of black homies.
Yeah, shout out
and it's
to the
fun.
homies.
Right now, your 3 favorite black people.
Favorite black people: Kobe,
Fool.
Ken Griffey Jr.,
Ken Griff?
Wow. Well, damn. He's only half black.
Who, Drake?
Drake.
Oh, you lost all black credibility. Drake right now. Never mind.
Fool, look,
You got a lot with.
This is what fools make fun of me all the time for my fucking OVO tattoo. I don't
Oh, yeah.
OVO,
Fuck,
baby.
no, you got a lot of credit with Griffey. Griffey was the man. Because you're a baseball guy, huh?
I think I'm gonna name my son Griffey, dog. My son's Jordan.
Oh, shit.
Michael
right?
Jordan, right, is my number one best. But then I don't know, something about Kobe ever since he died just hits different.
Sad, huh? Do
Yeah.
you remember what were you doing when Kobe died?
I was at work, fool. I told this fool. I told one of the homies that like when Kobe died is almost the same as 9/11. It's the only 2 times where I remember where I was when it happened.
Okay, so to me, and it's gonna sound a lot of people are like, "Fool, you're stupid." Fucking Kobe's death, like, was more heartbreaking for me than 9/11.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just the way I felt when it happened. I was like, fool, like losing my best homie, or like almost like an uncle that didn't touch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, you know, like it was the love, dude. Like I loved that fool. Like watching basketball at that time was just different. Watching him, Sasha, fucking Gasol,
Andrew
like
Bynum.
yeah, fool, even Fisher, like
Trevor Ariza.
yes, used to love watching basketball, and then like the memories he brought to us, like you remember like watching the game and your heart's just fucking beating, and then Kobe has the ball and you know he's gonna take over, and you're like, dude, like you just felt so good. It was like winning the fucking lottery every fucking game that he like, you know, and it's different, you know, like you grew up. You grew up admiring somebody like that, you know? So I remember I was in Vegas. My daughter had a cheer comp. And I found out and I was like, fuck, dude. I was like fucking sad, fool. But I wasn't going to cry because my daughter has a cheer competition. I want to be cool for her. You know, they just performed, right? And they just finished and they killed it. They got fucking, I think it's called no zeros, or they hit 0, which means you got nothing wrong, right? They hit 0. Shout out to the cheer dads out there. And I guess after they gave him a big speech, like, fuck how you guys killed it. One of the fucking coaches, like, told him. So she came up to me and she fucking, like, hugged me, because we always hug each other after. And she's like, damn, Kobe died. And I just started crying with her because she was crying. I was crying. It was more than that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and his daughter died. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm holding my daughter. Like, it was just like the most emotional experience I've shared, I think, with my daughter at the time. And I know she remembers that day, you know, like I do. It was just huge because we would watch fucking Laker games together. I'd make her watch them. Yeah. I make my kids watch sports. You know, if not, something bad's gonna happen. Sometimes as a parent, you got to make your kids do shit they don't want to do.
Yeah.
You know, because as kids, we did shit we don't want to do all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So it's okay to throw it in there a little bit. Like, I know you're doing this, motherfucker. It's that fucking simple. Because then they grow to love it. You know, as long as it's not like crazy shit. You know, like, but no.
You know, for me, I was at work and at my job. I used to work at a clinic. They sell eyeglasses, and it was a paisa clinic. So we had TVs for all the old ladies to watch Univision and shit. Because when they're in the waiting room,
they're all horny, huh?
Yeah, all horny. What's that white guy with the white hair? That reporter, the skinny guy that loves Obama. Anyways, so I'm over here doing my sales and shit. Like, you know, I'm face to face with my client, my fucking patient, trying to sell him some glasses, and then the TV's right there, and I see Kobe Bryant helicopter. No known survivors. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And the lady's on her phone because I'm dealing with the husband.
Wait, you said that's crazy? You didn't think about it?
Yeah, because I'm at work. I have my fucking white lab coat on. I have my tie on. I'm trying to fucking sell shit, you know? Not trying to be ghetto and shit. But it's right here in HP, super ghetto place. And so she's all like, oh my God, look, babe. She's telling her husband, like, fucking Kobe died. And I was like, damn, no fucking way, that's crazy. So I just like, you know, like whatever. I take a deep breath. I keep selling. And she goes, oh, look, her daughter was in there too. And I was all like, nah, okay, hold on. Wait, what? And then we start talking. We all have like 15 seconds of awkward silence. Like we want to cry and shit. Like my eyes get a little watery. And I hold that shit back and I don't cry and I finish the sale. And as soon as the sale's over, I go to the bag, I check my phone. I'm like, no fucking way.
I don't believe this fucking Mexican channel.
You know, fake news and shit. So like,
it was Paisa Kobe.
Yeah. Kobe.
The brown mamba.
Someone's dog named Kobe died.
The brown mamba died, not the black mamba.
Yeah, bro. But and then also too, like 9/11, I remember when fucking I was like 8 years old. My little brother wakes me up because over here in Southgate, we had tracks: B track, A track, B track, and C track. So we didn't have year-round school.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So 4 months on, 2 months off. 4 months on, 2 months off. Everybody would rotate. So it was during my vacation. September was our vacation. So he was like, wake up, look at the TV. Is this real? And it's fucking, we had those big ass 60-inch fucking TV screen, but the back is like 7 feet wide. And yeah, it's just big. And we see the fucking towers go down. I'm like, what movie is this? What movie is this? And like, that's not a movie. You change every channel. Same thing. But yeah, that's 2 things that I remember where I was. And then also the best thing about the Lakers back in the day, when you used to watch Kobe, that the games were free, fool. Channel 9. Count 9. Now, how do you watch a game? You got to fucking go to 6 different apps.
Yes, fool. Everything's a fucking app now. It fucking sucks, dude. And then I fucking hate it.
They're talking shit about how the NBA is whack now, but it's not the NBA is whack. There's still good players. Just you can't watch it no more. It went from Count 9 to Fox Sports West, and then Fox Sports West to Spectrum, and now you got to go to 7 different apps to watch a fucking game.
Yeah, it's a business. It's a super big business that I'm surprised. I mean, it took this long for companies to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like even with the Dodgers too, you know, you can't. Before they were on fucking was it
Count 9?
Count 9 also, right? Yeah. You could watch the fucking Dodgers on TV. Now you got to have either the Spectrum app and you pay extra or get the MLB ticket to fucking watch a game, and it sucks. And it's taken away from a lot of these kids that probably only had fucking 6, 7 channels before, you know, or maybe up to channel fucking 29. That was my Nickelodeon, but you only had a few channels, so sometimes you felt like fuck you had to watch the game because that's all that's on. So now these kids, they're not playing sports. They're not wanting to do certain things because they're looking up to other things. They're looking up to fucking YouTubers or people doing shit online instead of like, damn. I remember looking up to fucking Mike Piazza, like, damn, that fool's fucking the man right there, man. I want to fucking play baseball, you know, because that's all I had to watch, you know, sometimes. Or my dad, or that's all that would be on TV. I only had a fucking 6 channels to watch, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, now it's different. Now it's fucking up everybody. It's fucking everybody up.
It's like, you want to be Kobe or Barney, fool? Pick.
Yeah. So I'm going to be Kobe, dog.
No, but like, yeah, you're right. Because the thing that's free nowadays is like the phone, right? TikTok, Instagram, and all these streamers doing stupid shit. Like, that's what the kids now, that's what all they know. When before, like you said, you wanted to be Kobe or Shaq or whoever. You know what I mean?
Now it's different, fool. Like, even like, I don't even know what kids do at recess anymore. I remember we would run like stupid asses to go be in line to get the ball so you could be captain and pick your team. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't even think they do that no more.
Yeah.
They're not cool. Fuck them kids.
Where'd you grow up, fool?
I grew up in Monte, bro. I grew up in Monte. What's crazy is, so my when I was born, we lived in Compton.
Okay.
So, but I was born in the Bellflower Hospital.
Okay.
Not at fucking Killer K. And then when I was like 3, we moved to Monte. Probably like 2 or 3. So I lived there most of my life till I was like maybe 26, 25. And then now I'm in Covina, bro, where the coochie's cleaner. I love Covina. I ain't fool. I just love that city because it's just, you like, coming from like, say, Compton, Monte, and now Covina, it's like, oh, it's beautiful. There ain't shit out there. There's not one gang member.
It's all quiet.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like, I say hi to my neighbors and they don't flip me off. Like, I like the city. I like it. It's really nice, bro. But yeah, I grew up a tough life.
How old were you when you had your first kid?
Fuck. 30. So I'm 41 right now.
Okay.
Let's do the math together.
Let's do the math. All right, I'm ready.
Sadie's just turned 16 a couple weeks ago.
25?
Is it that age?
Yeah. No? 16 and 41?
No, I think you're not good at math.
Let's see, fool. 41 minus 16. 25, dog.
Oh, you're good then. Fuck. All right. Damn, I was that young.
I'm about to say, if you were in your 30s with your first kid, you're basically like a fucking elder when you had your kid.
I mean, I felt like it, I guess.
Nah, 25 is still 25. Super young, bro.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was 25. I was working at fucking UPS. I remember that shit. No, I was just working in the fucking warehouse, unloading trucks and shit. UPS, underpaid slaves. That's what it was called at the time. But I mean, it was a good job, bro. I was there for a good amount of years, and I remember like knowing she was coming, so I had to like stay there because of insurance, but I also like I was only part-time, so I had to get another job like right after. So I was working like fucking 12 hours a day for about 6 months just to make sure like the money was ready and the insurance was there when my kid's mom gave birth and there was going to be no complications, you know?
I was 18 when I found out I was gonna be a dad, and then I was like 19 when he was born. But like to me, as soon as I got the call that I was gonna be a dad, like something I felt it physically, like in my mind and in my body, like oh shit, I gotta get my shit together. I was like at the plug's house buying a fucking pee to go fucking bring it back over here and push it and this and that. I'm like, fuck, I can't do this no more. You know what I mean? So I went to like, you know, whatever school, whatever, did my thing. That's how I started studying glasses. But when you found out you were gonna be a dad, did you feel anything different, or was it? Because some people say not until you see the baby.
Yeah. So I knew I had to do something, right? That's why like I was like, I gotta make sure the money's there. Like I don't want to struggle. I want my daughter to come out and have everything financially ready, right? I didn't want my kid's mom to feel any burden either, you know, like I wanted to make sure we're good, and that's my job, you know, that's how I took it. But once she was born, that's what really made me realize everything I do in life and every struggle that I come through that I have to face to make an income or to become financially stable is worth it. You know, that's when I knew like everything you're doing is right. You're on the right path. No matter how many times you go into work fucking tired, pissed, frustrated, you're doing it because this person you had is the first love you've ever had too, right? Because I always would say like, oh man, like, I love you, you know, I'll tell my girl, I'll tell my baby mom, you know, but holding my daughter and seeing her and be like, nah, this is a different love. This is something like, I'll give you the rest of my heartbeats so you could survive forever, you know? This bitch, she could die tomorrow. I'll be like, damn, that sucks. You know, I'll be trying to fuck another girl next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, horny asshole.
Yeah, horny, but it's just, it's reality. Not that I would do that. Like, I would obviously be sad, right, if something happened. But for me, I didn't know what love was until I held my daughter and was like, all right, this is why you're meant to be here. So make sure you stop fucking up and get on track and be there for her because she didn't ask to be here. You know what I'm saying? And all she's brought me now is just joy, you know? Like, my happiest times are when I see her succeed or I see her do good, or any of my kids, all three of my kids. Like, my best moments come when they're doing good, because that's all I need. I don't need nothing else from them. I don't need a fucking gift. I get happy seeing them enjoy their life because I know I'm like, cool, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to live off of the experience you guys are going through because I know I made the right decisions staying around and making sure I'm a dad. You know, and that's what trips me out too. Like, you know, like, I talk about it. Like, my dad wasn't the best, you know what I'm saying? And it never really clicked to me like until I got older. Like, when I was younger, I still wanted to be around my dad and I would still hit him up and I would still try to chill with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, do my best to like, and I didn't care that he would miss a year or months, you know, come back around. I just wanted to be around him. Until I really started understanding what being a father was, is when I started having more resentment towards him. Like, damn fool, like, you didn't want to be part of this? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get how something was more important than seeing your children live life. So that's when I started being like, man, you fucked up, my boy, you know? So now we're trying to like build a relationship now, even though we had a decent one before, but now that I'm like really involved, it's kind of like making me feel like, damn, this fool fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that it kind of hurts me a little bit. Even though I shouldn't be like that, to me, I'm like, nah, I don't have time to build a relationship with you because I'm still working on the ones with my kids. You know? It's weird, dog. It's weird. Like,
You have all girls?
no, I have a son too. I have a son. He's 14. He'll be 15 on Sunday. Happy birthday, Messiah.
That's my son's 14 too.
Oh, cool.
Is it a? I only have my son, and I have only child. That's the only kid I have. Is it different having a boy than having a girl? Like, do you treat them different?
Yeah.
Do you love them different?
You don't. I mean, it's different love, but the scales are the same. It's the same amount of love. You just love them different. Like obviously, a daughter, you're gonna be a little more. How do you say? Soft, kind, generous, sweet. With my son, I have to understand, like, I'm raising a man. I'm not raising a boy. Like, one day you're going to be a man, and life is tough, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Being a man, or being a good man, let me get that right. Being a good man is not easy. So I got to make sure you're prepared, because you're going to go through different things, right? You're going to have different obstacles than your sister will, you know? Life's going to be a little tougher for you. I don't give a fuck what people say. It's harder, I think, sometimes being a man. You know, girls, you could be the prettiest girl and you could just be chill. You know, someone's gonna take care of you. You know, as a dude, you're gonna have to be there and be ready to take care of anything that comes your way. So I'm tough on my son. I love him. I let him know. That's one good thing. I love the fact that I tell my son I love him every day, and he tells me I love you too every day. It'll never be uncomfortable for me. With my parents growing up, we never said that. You know, we never said, I love you. You know, like, I barely started telling my mom recently, you know? But I want my kids to make it, I want it to be normal for them. That love is cool. Like, loving your dad, telling your dad. So now, like, every day I tell all my kids, yeah, I love you. They say it back. You know, even if I take my daughter to school and she's having a bad day, because that fucking kid, when they get older, they, for some reason, every day is the end of the world and they fucking so dramatic. She walks out the car and doesn't tell me she loves me, I'll fucking leave my hand on the horn. And I'll make her come back. I'll embarrass the fuck out of her. I said, I love you. Love you too, Dad. And they'll go. But she's going to remember that, you know? I want my kids to always know, no matter what, like, their dad loved them. Because that's the biggest thing you can leave behind. And it's more than money. It's them knowing that they had someone that really loved and cared about them. Mm-hmm. I'm big on being a dad, dog. Like, that's my number one thing, fool. I don't give a fuck. Tell everybody, bro. Like, life was cool when you were younger. You could have had your time. But now that you brought kids in, it's a different type of fucking excitement, bro. It's amazing, dude. I love doing it. It's the biggest joy of my life. It's the biggest joy of my life, man.
I always tell my son, and then I coach like 20, 25 kids. And I tell him, like, you know, being a man is a thankless job. Like, no one's ever going to bring you flowers until the day you die. Like, at your funeral is the only time anybody is going to bring you flowers. Or no, don't expect no one to open the door for you, right? Don't expect no one to feel sorry when you're tired. Like, being a man is fucked up. So I treat these fools, like, and my son, super hard, just because I want them to, when they get out there on their own, like, oh, this is easy. My coach was tough.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to get into coaching. What led you into becoming a coach, and what do you like or don't like about it?
Fuck. So, I mean, obviously having a son, you're like, fuck, you want your son to be the best at the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want your kid to, like, you don't want that loser kid that strikes out or can't fuck or doesn't get no plays in the game. Fucking loser. No, I'm just like,
Bench warmer?
yeah, no, like, you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, so you're right there and you're like, you know what? If you're going into this, you're gonna be prepared, right? Like, I wanted to make sure, so my son was fucking good, you know, at baseball and football, and they needed help because they were 5 years old. He was playing tackle at 5 years old, and they didn't have enough coaches, especially at the young age. They don't have no one, so I was like, oh, fuck it. I love watching the Raiders lose. I'll coach. And that's how I got started. And then from there, from 5, now I've coached them every year. So for the past, what is that? Fucking 10 years? 10, almost 11 years. Now I'm going to be coaching this high school. I got the job at the high school coaching football too. So, I mean, I love it because you see the kids grow and develop, you know? What I don't like about it is parents. Parents fucking annoy me sometimes, man. I think parents fuck up the sport a lot for the kids. Like, they will either step in and, like, say shit and like they want more for their son, but they won't put in that extra work on the side, and they expect their son to be the fucking stud. Believe me, I'm a coach that wants to win. If your kid is gonna fucking help us win, he's gonna be in the fucking game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these other kids are putting in that extra work, or they're just super talented. They're gonna be there. Or a fucking parent that just doesn't care. Like they won't fucking take their kid to fucking practice, or they're always late, and they treat them like, oh, it's fine. No, it's not fucking fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to fucking win. I'm fucking volunteering most of the fucking time. You better be here to fucking be ready to play. But that's it. I mean, it's cool. I think social media is fucking up kids' sports too, because they think there's something else that they're not. Just go out there and play. Go out there and play and enjoy the game, especially at this age, because before you know it, that shit's gone, bro. I wish I could play another fucking game. I tried, and it ain't fucking working. But yeah, that's probably it. Parents fucking, I think, ruin the game for their kids. Let your kids go out there. If your kid's fucking up and you know your kid is not disciplined or talks back to their coach, you better be the first to be like, hey, motherfucker, don't talk to the fucking coach like that right now. You better fucking act right. Because, I mean, I talk to my kids like adults. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
If you can't fucking handle it, I've said it every Hell Week. I'll have a group of kids, and I'm out there, and we're grinding, we're running. Kids are crying, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Look it. This is your opportunity right now. If you want to get off this fucking field, you are more than welcome to get off the fucking field. You do not need to be on my team. This team's for winners. If you can't hack it, please get off right now. And I'll say, parents, if you think I'm not talking correctly or I'm cussing too much around your kid, please, this team is not for you either. Get the fuck off the motherfucking field, you know? But I won't like cuss at a kid like, hey, you dumb little bitch, you know? Yeah. I don't do that.
But I'll say some fuck.
I say some fuck, some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, what the fuck, dude? Like, hey, get your head in the fucking game. You got this. But I always will not fix the problem, but I'll address it. But then later on, I'm going to pump them up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let them know, like, hey, you're better than this. You can fucking do it. Let's go back in there and let's make shit happen.
Yeah.
And you build them up. So, yeah, you address the problem and then you build them up. To me, that's coaching. I hate this fucking, like, participation. No, don't talk to them like that. Full participation trophies or participant. It ruins fucking sports. It makes every kid think they deserve something. You don't deserve shit unless you fucking win, dog. That's it. You don't fucking deserve something unless you're a fucking winner. That's how it should be, you know? But a lot of these kids are fucked up, and that's why kids can't take L's no more. When a kid loses nowadays, the first thing they want to do is cry or complain, and they can't take shit. That's why a lot of these kids, I think, are so depressed, right? Because they weren't fucking losing in elementary. They were always being the participation guy. They were always being that guy that you still got a trophy. Now when they don't get a trophy when they're adults in the real life, they don't know how to handle things. They don't know how to handle a loss. They don't know how to handle a breakup. They don't know how to handle losing a job. For me, dog, if I broke up, I'm going to be good, dog. Whatever, I'll handle it. I lost a job, guess what? I'm going to get a new one. You know? Nowadays, oh my God, their fucking life's over. They're fucking crying. Oh, they got me slit my wrist. Like, fool, shut the fuck up. Sometimes you need to fucking, telling everybody, sometimes you need to take a now, and sometimes you need to meet a bully. It's that motherfucking simple right now. And I hate people, oh no, bullying's bad. Yeah, bullying sucks. Bullying is horrible. But bullying sometimes made you a motherfucking man. It's either you stand up to the bully, if not, go collect those participation trophies, you fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I agree. I agree completely, bro. Like, my coaching, I always tell the parents, like, you know, I'm gonna be a dick to your kid. You know, I'm gonna be rough. I'm gonna be fucking on their ass. But I'm trying to squeeze every little baseball fucking athleticism out of them. But we're also fostering and mentoring the future husbands, the future brother-in-laws, the future dads. You know, like this is not just baseball. This is more than that. You feel me? Like. So I don't know. I completely agree with you, but I also I'm hard on them. I'll yell, like I said, but I'm also gonna celebrate with them. Like if they hit a home run, I'm gonna be the first one like, fuck yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah. And I'm gonna be jumping around. The other coaches gonna be like, what's up with this? Why are you so happy? I'm like, you don't know how many years and how many hours we put together on the fucking cages and the dirt, fucking sweating. I'm getting my fucking sunburn. Like I've been putting in work with this little motherfucker. And his first home run, like hell yeah, he's not even my son, and I'm gonna fucking celebrate with this fool.
No, that's exactly how, bro. Like even like Super Bowl, like I had like at least 8 of my kids at the pad. You know, my son, his friends, like they're like my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be hard on them, like I said, all motherfucking day. But yeah, they do something great. Fool, we're all there. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you have to. You gotta make that. You gotta create that balance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta create that balance. And some of the best coaches were never the fucking nicest coaches, but you could tell those players like they'll talk about like, nah, that motherfucker changed my life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, man. Because a lot of these kids too, they don't have dads around. You know what I'm saying? It sucks.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to play that role in a way, you know what I'm saying? But also be tough. But like you said, let them know, hey, you're there for them. Always let them know, oh, I'm there for you 1000%.
There's this kid that's on my team, and his dad's like in and out of prison. So his mom, when she brought him,
Big tits or no?
his mom went and brought him. I told her about how I'm gonna be super like hard on him, and he goes, "That's what he needs." In front of the kid, he goes, "His dad's in and out of prison. He needs a male figure in his life." And this fool, like, one time I told that fool, "Hey, good boy," and he looked at me funny, like, "What do you mean?" I'm all like, "Oh, you don't like it when I tell you, good boy, huh? Or bad boy." So now every time I see him and it doesn't good, I'm like, "Yeah, good boy," because it makes him feel, he feels anxious because he doesn't have a dad to tell him. So I'm extra hard on those kids too, you know, because I gotta give them a week or like a whole day's worth of dad in 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to give them, you know,
helps, bro.
some confidence.
Yeah, it helps, man. If they don't have it, bro, it sucks, dude. It sucks for those kids, but that's why shout out to all those coaches out there, man. That shit ain't easy, dog.
For sure.
It ain't easy.
Yeah, and like you said, dealing with the parents is always tough. For the most part, I got some good parents, but a couple of the parents that I've had on my team that I didn't really like, they quit themselves.
Yeah.
I don't gotta kick them out. They'll quit. Oh, you promote bullying, and my son's not having a good team. He was really good at the park, but now we play travel ball and he's not good. Like, I'm like, yeah, your son doesn't show up to practice. Your son doesn't put in work. Your son's always complaining that this and that hurts. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I hate them motherfucking kids. Like, oh, this hurts. Oh, shut the fuck up. I don't say it out loud, but they'll be like one kid will be complaining, like, oh, you know, my fucking hip hurts. I'm like, no, I think you're on your fucking period. Shut the fuck up. Let's go. Let's fucking run. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my pussy hurts.
Yeah. I still remember this. Like when we were sick, sick, our coach would be like, oh no, you need to go to practice. You sweat it out. Sweat it out was the thing. So I grew up with that. Like, no, we sweat it out. Like, even my son, if he has a fucking fever, he's like, no, we're not going to stay home. Like, hey, let's go run, sweat it out. I think is that a real thing or is that?
I don't know, bro.
We got to Google that shit. Is that real?
It might be animal abuse. I mean, children abuse.
Children, fuck, I don't know. But I think sweat it out worked, dog. Because when I feel sick, I would go to the sauna and just sweat it out. This whole time I've been living a lie. My whole life. It's not even a real thing.
Just on the brink of death at all times. I want to talk a little bit about podcasting for you because you started the No Lames podcast, but you were on a different podcast before.
Yeah.
Right? How did you get your foot in the door in the podcast game?
Damn. So, my boy Rocky, shout out Rocky Nash, my boy Rocky, he had a podcast called Street Scholars, and he was like, he asked me to be a guest, and I was on there once, did good, and then after he asked me to go on again, did good, and then the thing about Rocky, he gets frustrated with people, and I get it because it was like a group, and when you have a group of people and you're promoting a podcast or you're putting out a show, you expect everyone to like repost, tag, create a reel, or like not create a reel, but like repost the reel, like do your part. No one was doing shit. So I think he fired everyone and he hit me up like, hey, you know, we need another host. And I was like, I'll fucking do it, you know? I think COVID had just hit. So I had nothing to do. So I was like, fuck yeah. And then we started doing good. We started doing really good. And then same thing happened. He got frustrated with a couple other people and he was just done. And he's like, I'm just going to do my own podcast. So then he was just focused on Rocky Nash. And then he was like, dude, you need to do your own podcast. I'm like, no, I'm good, fool. Like, I don't want to. And he's like, no, dude, like, you could speak very well. You could tell stories. Believe me, you'll be fine. Like, I guarantee. And I was like, so then I was like, he's like, just think of a name and I'll help you out. You fool ran my boards for like, maybe a year, dog. Did everything. So I was like, oh, I want to do No Lames podcast. And he's like, oh, that's cool. Let's do it. And basically, like, my first episode was just talking about life, like me having to fucking buy my daughter tampons one time. Like, it's just shit I go through and how I express my life. Because a lot of people look at me and they're right away like, dude, this motherfucker's just up to no good. If I was just dressed a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could easily fit in any fucking hood real quick, right? But me, my life is about my kids. So, I mean, the podcast is about that. Growing up, being a man, taking care of business, not feeling sorry for yourself and not being a little bitch. So that's what No Names is about. Yeah, we created No Names and it just started doing good. And now I'm like, fuck, I do 2 shows a week. We go live. I'm not a big fan of live, but they told us we have to fucking do it. So I'm doing it right now. But it's fun. Sometimes it's fun. Oh, it's stressful too.
Yeah.
It's stressful. But you go in there, once I sit down, I'm good. Like, even today, I was like, oh, I gotta be there. I'm not gonna fucking flake. But now that I'm sitting down, I'm in my zone. I'm happy, you know? So it's like a therapy to me too, you know? Like, I always tell everyone, I don't do this for everyone out there. I'm more or less doing this for myself because I just need someone to talk to and express myself because sometimes I have no one to talk to. So I can talk to everybody. You know, no one can say nothing back. I'm good. Good. Yeah, that's how my name started.
The No Lanes podcast is also led into live shows. And it does say where comedy meets oldies.
Oh, so that's my stand-up.
Yeah. So I want to know what came first, the podcast or the stand-up?
So this is a script. The podcast came first, right? And I've always been a funny guy, dog. Honestly, I've never met anyone funnier than me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, dog. I'm the funniest fool. I think in person, if we're just chilling, I out funny everybody.
Is it because you don't give a fuck, like you have no filter? What is it about you?
I think with me, I'm super witty. So like anything comes fast for me. So do I. See? Like, so I could just go, like, things pop up in my head so quick, fool. So I could go. Like, maybe, like, sitting down and, like, writing a script. Yeah, those fools that are out funning me all day. But if we're just chilling, no one's gonna fucking catch me. Suck my motherfucking dick if you think you're funny than me. We could throw hands. No.
Let me say something real quick. I love comedy. I love comedians, fool. Don't get me wrong. But thinking of a joke and writing it down and then saying it is not the same as spitting game in a group or to a girl.
It's not. It's not.
It's much more delicate and much more like acrobatic.
So what I've learned,
get on stage, kind of pussy shit.
Is a lot of comics are fucking like
nerds and little
nerds, dog. They're fucking nerds, dog. Yes, fool. I be in the green rooms like this fool's fucking. I'll knock this fool out right now, dog. Like, this fool, you're not funny, fool. You're just a fucking nerd that studies jokes, fool.
Yeah,
you're not funny, dog.
The punchline, the setup, like suck my dick, bro.
Oh man, they're no. I be in there and I'm like, this fool's a fucking. Why am I chilling with this fool right here? Like,
facts.
You're not cool, dog.
Yeah.
You got most of your jokes by probably getting made fun of for being a fucking nerd. Like, no, I'm like, fool it, but they study it, bro. And shout out to the work ethic of a lot.
Yeah.
Their work ethic is fucking extreme. They know what they're doing. They're right there fucking like, they're writing it like an essay, dog.
Yeah.
Me, fool, I've never written an essay in my life. Never. No, I never have. My fucking English teachers, shout out to you. He was just a drunk. And I made sure I had him every year because I wouldn't have to do nothing ever. So I know my English, like even some of my spelling, I'm like, there, fool, they all sound the fucking same to me, dog. the THERE or IER, I don't know, I probably even spelled it wrong, but
yeah, shout out to Siri.
Yeah, fool, for reals. But yeah, I'd be right there like, this fool's a fucking nerd, dog. And I'm right there like, man, I'm funnier than all these fools, dog. I don't give a fuck. But it's weird because comedy, like, it tripped me out, fool. Like there's like politics and comedy.
Yeah. Are you the store or the Laugh Factory?
Yeah. like, how long have you been doing stand-up? How many open mics you? Fool, what the fuck are you saying, dog? Like, if I'm funny and I believe in my craft, right? And I know I can go on any stage and people can call me cocky, competent. I don't give a fuck. Like, my set that I wrote, I actually sat down and wrote my set, right? Like, I knew my jokes, right? A lot of them are life, but I created the punchlines. I know when to tell them. I didn't just go up there and just be like, oh, I'm funny, I'm going to go kill 20 minutes. No, like, I was like, you know what? Let's have this shit down. Only because of all the shit I heard through other comics, like talking to George Press. Shout out to George Press. He gave me my first opportunity when people would fucking die to go open up for a comic like that. Like, he was like, fool, go ahead. I'll give you 10 minutes. So I knew after that, like, I was kind of getting scared. Like, people were like, oh, fuck, are you ready? I'm like, fool, what the fuck? Like, no, I'm funny. Like, they were like,
keep asking.
yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let me get my shit down. Like, so I got it down. Like, I already knew what I was going to say because every time I think of a funny joke, I put in my notes. Oh, this one's good right here. Let me write this down. But I just looked at my notes. I'm like, what the fuck was I writing, dog? What the fuck? There. What does that mean? You know? But I knew I had to take it serious and at least memorize my shit. Like, because I want to go up there and just tell the story like if I'm telling it in person. Like, I don't want people think I'm reading something. And no, I fucking went up there and I fucking murdered it, bro. I killed it. So now I'm just like, fool, I'm good. Like, I'm going to go out there. Like I said, like right now, bro, you can put me on any stage. Any stage right now, and I'm confident with, you need me to do 30 minutes, I'll give you fucking 35, my boy. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to rock it because I'm confident in my material. But I've only been doing it fucking 3.5, 4 months, fool. And I've sold out fucking 2 shows already. Myself, like my name, like I started my own Smile Now, Laugh Later. It's where comedy meets oldies, bro. And I've went out there and there's dudes, and like I'm not talking shit once again, but if we're gonna put facts and numbers, like there's dudes out there that have been doing comedy for years, right? Fucking 6-10 years and can't even headline their own show. No disrespect to them, but to me, sometimes it's like they'll be the ones telling me, oh no, you need to do this amount of years and do this amount of years. It's like, fool, I'm not gonna talk to the fucking rapper that's still trying to fucking sell his fucking mixtape out of the trunk telling me this is how I need to do music if I'm already putting out bangers. Suck my motherfucking dick. I think I'm doing okay. And I'm going to keep on rocking with the way I feel because like I said, like I knew I was funny. I knew my set was good. I've sold out my shows. I'm going to continue to sell out shows because I believe in my craft and I believe in myself. God's got my back. Like I put a lot of work into what I'm doing, especially like even like with Concrete and Jay Valentino, they've taught me a lot, like they were the first to tell me like, dude, my first show, bro, when I opened up for fucking George Perez, Concrete had plans with his wife. And he remembered I had my fucking show. I left his pad, drove all the way down over an hour to see my fucking, at that time, 10-minute set. See my fucking set, came down to the green room, gave me a fucking hug, and left. Just because he wanted to be there to support me. You know what I'm saying? To me, that was all the love I needed to be like, I got this. Because if I surround myself with people like that, that's all I need. I don't need that comic right there that's waiting for me to fail and waiting for me to fuck up or hoping I stumble on stage. I need the ones that are right there backing me up that are doing better than me, hoping I continue to do good so I could be on the same level as them. Those are the type of people I need. So fuck those fucking ones at the bottom. And that goes for anything, dog. Anything you're doing in life, do not listen to the person you do not want to be in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Anything you're doing in life, listen to the ones that you know really care that are doing great. I'm not saying the ones that are doing great and they're pieces of shit. No. I'm saying the ones that are doing great and want to see you succeed. Because there's a lot of people out there that are doing great and, they still don't want to see you do better than them. But there's also people that are doing shitty and want you to stay doing shitty with them too. So I make sure I know who to surround myself around now, especially in this comic game. But also, these fools aren't gonna tell me. You're gonna fucking politic me. I've politicked in the fucking streets. You're gonna tell me how to, I'll fucking knock you out in this green room, you dumb fuck. Fucking tell me how to live my life, how to tell my jokes.
Facts.
Yeah, and that's what. So Bobby D told me, he was like, dude, it was like you need to create your own lane. He's all you're gonna make it. You could open up for a lot of people. You could keep on doing this, but you have a following, you have a fan base right now. Create your own lane, and I'll back you up. And that's when I came up with Smile Now, Laugh Later. I was like, dude, I have this concept. It's comedy and oldies. Like, we mix them together, we vibe. It's fucking amazing, dog. The Smile Now, Laugh Later is a whole different vibe. Like, it's just beautiful because you're laughing, you're singing, some people are crying, some fucking cholas going down on you. Everyone's horny, fool. It's so fun, dog. It's so fun. The next show's fucking April 13th. April 13th at the Laugh Factory in the city of Covina. It's only fools rush in is our fucking concept. But it's just cool, bro. We have a good fucking time, bro. We have a good fucking time. And that's how I've been doing my comedy right now. You know, like I'm going on tour. Like I'm doing all the tours. I do all the shows for Bobby D. I'm going to do the Freestyle Festival March 22nd. I think it's at the Toyota Arena. So I'm probably like gonna go down on Debbie Deb. She don't know, but it might happen, fool. Lookout weekend, bitch. No, but I'm just excited, bro. I'm excited and where my future is going right now. But like I tell, like just because I'm so confident doesn't mean I'm not working. You know what I'm saying? Don't mistake my confidence for fucking some lazy fool that's just gonna hope shit works out because he feels good about himself. Nah, man. I go right there and I mentally prepare myself. I take the show serious. Like, I really want to make sure people walk out of my show and they get in their car and they're like, damn, that shit was worth every fucking buck. I'm going to go back. I would hate to be that comic where they fucking spent $40 on a ticket and they're like, fool, that was whack, dog. What the fuck? Nah. I want my people to leave me like, damn, dude, I had a good fucking time. That's my goal. That's my goal. And we've been doing it. We've been doing it at Smile Now, Laugh Later. And I love the way things are going. You know, I love the way things are going. Like I tell everybody, like my job is to get to the top. That's my goal, you know? And I manifest things. And I'm going to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can mark my words right now. What's the date right now? Shit, it's fucking March 4th, bro. And I said it right here on the lid, dog. Like,
that's right.
I'm gonna make it, dog. I'm gonna make it to the top. I'm gonna be one of those comics where they're like, damn, I need to see fucking G Money when he's in town. Promise you, my boy. I promise you. Like, I know you're looking me in the eye and you're like, I feel his energy. Like, I'm 100% real about that because it's my work ethic, my talent, but it's also God. And that fool's got my back too, dog. 100%. So I'm gonna make it, dog. Look out for me, homie.
On your Instagram stories, you talk a lot about Ozempic and how you're on your weight loss journey. Do you feel like losing 100 pounds has a lot to do with the confidence you have now, or you've always been this confident?
Fool, no, I've been getting my dick sucked all fat, dog. What the fuck? Fool. That's why I started taking Ozempic, dog. I was getting my dick sucked, fool. And I was like, damn, she was bomb, fool. So I was like, this. And I went to go look at her. Fool, I couldn't see her, dog. You know you're fat, dog, when you're getting a fucking BJ and you can't see the girl sucking your dick because your belly's all in the way. That's when I was like, damn, I have a fucking problem, dog. There's something going on, dog. Besides the doctor saying, hey, you're fat, I knew right there. I was like, fuck, fool, that's gay, right?
Yeah.
It started being gay to me.
Yeah,
because you never know. She could have tagged her homie in, and I'm right there getting BJ'd by her homie. I can't tell.
And that's gay.
Plus, he knows how we like it, right? Yeah, so I'm like, fool, I need to change my life, fool. So I started taking fucking Ozempic, fool. I started taking Ozempic, and I have a whole Ozempic set, fool. I have a whole like fucking 15 minutes of me like how it changed my life. It's fucking hilarious. My Ozempic shit and my I don't know. You guys got to see this fucking show, but yeah, it changed. I've always been confident though. I've always been confident, bro. I've always been a confident dude. Maybe till I was like. No, I would say 17. Because when I was younger, I was just like the fat funny guy, right? But I didn't realize like funny gets bitches horny sometimes, right? They'll be laughing like, oh my God, my fucking chonies are off. Like it's a drug. You know what I'm saying? It's a drug where you won't get arrested for. Like, you know, like it's a thing. It took me a while to realize, oh shit, like they're laughing at my jokes, you know what I'm saying? They're laughing with me. Like, this could lead to them,
letting me hit it.
Yes, right?
Hit it.
Yeah, so I'm right there like, oh, you like that joke, bitch? I got one more. There's a little ass dick and I'm gonna come fast.
I don't know if I saw it on TikTok or whatever, but like, there's like this like scientific fucking analysis or report that like, you being funny, like being able to be quick on your toes with like making people laugh is a sign of like high IQ or fertility. So like women like that shit because that means that you're a go-getter, and if shit comes up, like if there's a problem, you'll be quick to fix it. You know, like solve their problems because you're able to make funny shit
yeah.
on the fly.
Send me that shit. I'm gonna send that to all my bitches. No, I mean, like, I may be. You know, I don't know how girls have thought, but I mean, I feel like I'm that way. You know, like,
I think when girls just like they don't decide, it's naturally in them. Like it's one of those things that like they don't know that they're attracted to funny guys. It's just something like, you know, like it's a gene passed down. Like if you get with a funny guy, you're gonna have a good life type shit.
oh, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. I mean, if you're with the guy that's gonna make you laugh, you're gonna be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But some girls are so stupid sometimes too. They'll be with the fucking the bomb looking fool that's not even funny.
Yeah.
Has no personality. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but we're the same way too. I mean, I'm not like. Don't get me wrong. I'm a bone the bomb ass chick. You know what I'm saying? But I won't go out with her. Like I'll probably go out with her once. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And then that's it. But you gotta be able to have a girl that's at least decent looking and fun to be around, right? I don't know of many guys that just want to be with a fine girl. I get it. We want to be with a fine girl, but you don't want to be in a relationship with her if she's not fun.
It never lasts.
It never lasts.
Like a 9 or a 10 is like they know they're a 9 and 10, so like minimum effort from them.
Yeah, no, I've been with a 10. I was 2 5s, but no, but it's like, nah, I mean, if they're not cool, but I mean, I've been with some hot chicks that are fun and cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's rare, but no, like sometimes there are some girls that they're just not fun. They're like weird, you know, or they just, I'm not down with that. That's boring to me. It's a true story. I was with one and my homegirl would tell me like, dude, she's fucking fine. Like she said, I'm like, dude, but we don't know what to talk about. Like, it was weird being around her. She was pretty. You could look at her and you'd be like, damn, fool, that bitch is fine. But when you're with her, you're just like, it's fucking the most, you don't relate, you know? You're just waiting like, man, when is she gonna suck my dick so I can get out of here, you know? No matter how hot, how cute she could be or how much she liked you, if you don't relate or she's just not on your
same wavelength.
Yeah, like, you know, she's dumb, you're not. I don't know. I can't be with a dumb chick either.
Yeah. And also say too, like, my girl was straight up with me because my girl's like, I've never, as a big boy, I don't really date big girls. Of
course not. We ain't no chubby chasing that.
I like skinny girls. I like girls who, like, you know, are not big. And like my girl be like, you were funny and you were big, so I knew you were gonna eat. And I don't want to be with a guy with a 6-pack because I can't eat pizza in front of him. I can't go eat and do shit like.
Oh, yeah, it's actually big.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you. But you know, like being chubby and funny, like I don't know, there's some sort of comfort in for some.
No, I think it's the best, and like that's why like I'm cool like where I'm at. Like I almost hit my goal. Like I'm like at 5 pounds away, and then I'm good. Like I want to stay here.
You don't want to see how far you can go?
No, I don't mind being a little big. You know what I'm saying? Like, fool, I was at 350, right? So right now, like, I'm 5 pounds away from hitting the fucking 250, and I wanted to hit 300 at one point. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm good right there. I just, you know, I don't mind being, you know, a little thick.
From losing the 100 pounds, what's been the hardest thing so far?
This dick.
Dick is super hard.
Yeah, no,
is it true that every 20 pounds you gain an inch?
Every 30 pounds you get an inch of dick. Yeah, it's dick science, fool.
Sick.
Dickology. Look up any dickology book, and you'll see, fool. And it was weird in the beginning, right?
Having a bigger dick?
Yeah, because like first you realize it like when you're like showering, right? And you look down and you're like, oh, what the fuck? You could see that fool.
You're hitting yourself. You're like,
you haven't seen him in a fool. It was like seeing a homie you haven't played with in a long time, dog. Hey, what's up, stranger? It's been a minute, you know? But you realize, this is when you really realize it, is when you're fucking taking care of yourself and you're fucking your sock. So you're like,
the fifi.
You're used to stroking like little strokes, and now you're doing these Jamal strokes. So you're like, what the fuck? Fool, you're like, overdoing it, dog. But then you're like, this is gay, dog.
Yeah.
Because it feels like you're jacking off somebody else. Because that's not your dick, fool. And now you're coming faster. It's just crazy, fool. No, I mean, it's true. It's true. Right? It is super true. It's big right now. I'll show you after, dog. Whatever. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. Yeah, no, it does grow. It does grow because of all the fat's just going away, so your wiener's just coming out more. You know, like when you're fucking have all this fat around, there's like a scared turtle. You know, there's fucking no wiener there. You know.
You also post on your story a lot that it's just a tool. It's just like a way to help you. Some folks say it's cheating or not. What exactly does it do?
So it suppresses your hunger, right? So it slows down your metabolism, so you're just not hungry anymore. Or when you do eat, you just feel full super quick. So like I tell people, it's a tool. Is you got to just use it correctly. Like a lot of people will get mad about it because it works, and I get why they get mad. Most of them are trainers, or they don't try to sell you macros, and
it's affecting their money.
You can Google what are my macros on the internet right now, and you'll get your macros for free, guys. This is just an honest thing right
FYI.
now. FYI, Google what my macros should be, and there'll be a website that'll pop up. You put your weight, how much you want to lose, and it's that simple. Do not fucking fall for these motherfuckers that are trying to sell you macros. No, motherfucker, fuck them. You want to rain on my parade? I'm gonna rain on yours. But yeah, like I tell everybody, like, if you want it to work, and this is what I hate too, because people are like, oh, when you stop taking it, you're gonna gain all that weight back. Fool, if you stop working out, you're gonna gain all that weight back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just with everything. Just continue. You got to learn how to use it correctly. So I tell people, when I say it's a tool, is you got to learn how to use it correctly. When I first started using it, I didn't. I was like, damn, man, I'm only eating like half this burger, or I'm only eating 3 slices of pizza before I can eat 6, no problem. But it would make me like lazy after. I would still lose the weight because I'm cutting my diet down, but I wasn't doing it correctly, because if I was to stop, I'm going to go back to eating that pizza, and now I'm going to eat more and more. Now I'm using it as like, all right, cool. Your body only wants a certain amount of food. It only needs a certain amount of food. Give it what it needs. Since you're not hungry, why would I want to eat something that's going to make me feel like shit later? So now, when I say use it as a tool, I'm only eating what my body needs to fuel itself daily. So I make sure I get my protein in. And like I tell everybody, it's easy to make better eating choices when you're not hungry. I'm not hungry. So I'm using it as like, if I'm not hungry, why am I going to eat that? I don't need it. I'm not hungry. So that's what it's going to do. Once you get your mind and like your body in the same page with it, it starts fucking clicking. It starts clicking and you're good. Now I'm preparing myself to get off. Once I hit my 100, I'm gonna start breaking down on the Ozempic. I'm gonna go down on dosage until I'm off. But I'm preparing my body already and my mind. So my mind's already like, oh shit, like, no, this is what you need. This is what's gonna make you feel better when you're done eating. Because when I would have something shitty, even though I was only having a little bit of shitty of it, it would kind of like make me lazy in the day. I don't want to feel lazy. I want to feel bomb, you know? But yeah, that's what I tell people. That's the tool. That's how you should use it. Use it correctly, and you're gonna succeed. So everyone I know that uses it like that, they're succeeding and they're doing good. It's the best shit in the world, bro. It's not cheating. Who am I in competition with? If I was in a weight loss competition, maybe I'm cheating. But I'm just trying to do better for myself. If you're hating on that, your mom's a bitch.
I want to get a little bit into the tattoos, bro. When was your first tattoo? What got you into tattoos? What made you want to tat your head? I'm sure it's a question people are always thinking about.
No one's ever asked me.
If no one's even asked you, but I'm sure they're thinking of it. Like, why'd you do it?
Why'd I tat my head?
Yeah.
Number one is because I ran out of hair.
To cover the...
I just had my hairline was like, I was going to be bald anyways, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me fucking just blast up my head. And then, yeah, I hit up my boy Lazy, and he did King Lazy. He did the top. He did the fucking Jason. But then I just had the Jason right there, and it looked like I had a fucking yarmulke on. And I was like, well, I need to fucking do the rest. So I hit him on, fool, I need you to get me in tomorrow, dog. And then I just did both sides, and then the back I really haven't even finished. Fucking, it just hurts so much, and I can't see it, so I'm gonna go fuck.
What made you go with the theme of like
the horror? I'm really into fucking scary movies, dog. Ever since I was a fucking kid, and not just being a pervert, but I remember like you could go and you could watch like Sleepaway Camp 2, and they're showing titties. Like Maybe I was a pervert kid. I don't know. But no, like my uncle he used to love fucking Halloween and Friday the 13th. So my uncle, I looked up to him. That was my mom's brother. Cool dude, man. And when he's still alive, I'm acting like he's dead.
I'm about to say, all right.
Yeah, no, he's around. No, he's around. But he would like, he was that he was young, so he was probably like maybe like 6 years older than me, 7 years older than me. So like he was good at sports, good looking, like but a good dude, like really into church, like really like one of those dudes where you're like, this dude don't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? He's still like that to this day. But he used to love watching scary movies, so I just grew up just watching scary movies with him, and I just thought it was a thing. So when I would go to like Blockbuster or Hollywood Video with my mom's, I would run straight to the scary movie section, and I would always get something different, always a fucking different scary movie, and that's what I just grew up. Now it's like a trend, like people like scary things. No, I was doing the scary movie. Yeah, like my kids, like my daughter who's what, she just turned 16, she's been Annabelle, right? My young Chucky, It, like they've been every fucking Halloween scary character just because it's just something I grew up on.
You fuck with the movies, or you also fuck with the holiday Halloween?
I would go with all both. I love Halloween, bro. I'll dress up. Like Halloween is fun to me, dog. I love how Halloween was when we were kids. Like you can go trick or treat, and like you knew what houses to go to. Now it's different. Like you have to find the areas that like have it cracking. Before you have to go to your neighbors if they had candy. They didn't. I remember one time a little fucking Asian lady gave me a little box of cereal. And I was like, fucking stupid bitch. What are you doing here if you don't even know Halloween? I'm just no, but I love Halloween. I love holidays, bro. I'm a weirdo like that. Like, especially as I got older, like I want my kids to experience them like to full strength, like everything. Easter, I don't give a fuck. Like we're celebrating all these motherfucking holidays. Have fun with them. You gotta have fun with them. But yeah, I love Halloween. Make sure my kids dress up. We all dress up. I have a young one too. Harley's 4. So it's fun. It's like reliving life again as a youth. So I make sure she's living a good life. She's having a good time.
Did you notice the difference how people would treat you after you got your head tattoos?
Yeah, I think so. So you know what's funny? A lot of people don't know this about me, and I haven't done it for a while. But before everything, before COVID, I used to be I'm a certified behavioral interventionist, right? So what a BI does is I give support to a group of children that have behavioral issues, right? I could have a caseload of students that I have to see a certain amount of hours and just make sure they're on task, make sure they're in line, you prime, positive reinforcement, redirection, just make sure that they're having the easiest day they could have in class while you're there. So I've been off so long and I've been bored. I've been fucking bored. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go and just apply at the school by my house. Right? They fucking hit me up to work. Well, they actually hit me up to go to the high school that I coach at. And I was like, no, I can't because I got to be on the field at 2 o'clock. High school don't get out to 3:30. I can't do it. So then they hit me up to do like a kindergarten or elementary, right? And I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll do it. Out at 1:30? Perfect, dog. So I go in like the first day. And I already know, like, fuck, here come the looks. Because I was already tatted when I did it before, but not my head. My whole neck was like, I have like school pictures of just me right there with the students and with my class, and I'm just fucking blasted up my whole neck. But the head was different. So I remember I pulled up to the school, the campus, and this was maybe 3 weeks ago. And the guy like redirecting the traffic, like I think he's like not a campus security. I don't know what he does there, but he was like getting the cars to park, and he's a cool dude. But I pulled in, and he's like, "Oh, what are you here for?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna be working here for a week." He's like, "Oh, all right, janitor," and I'm like, "This motherfucker," and he was a black. So I was like, fool, you should know, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already fucking profiling me? You know what I'm saying? I should ask you, what the fuck you doing here? The fucking basketball coach? Nah, he's cool, though. He's cool. I was like, damn, but I get it.
Are you the Black History teacher?
Yeah. It was February, dog, so I let him slide, homie. It was his month. You know? No, but I get it. Like, because I hate when people are like, oh man, profiling, so it happens, dog. I'm putting myself in that position. I get it. It's my job as a human now, because I put myself here. I put these tats on me, and I love them. I don't regret them. But it's me as a person to make sure. And I hate when people are like, oh, I don't gotta fucking prove nothing to nobody. No, but it's my job to be like, oh fuck, this person's actually a good dude. I judged him wrong. I shouldn't be judging people like that anymore. Instead of me being a dick because you came at me different than I was not ready for, now they're gonna be like, that's exactly what I expected from that fool. So I take it cool. I'm like, nah, man, like, you know, we're cool. Now he's probably gonna think like, dude, you know what? I judged that motherfucker wrong. That's bad on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate when people are like, no, fuck that, man. They fucking judged you. Fuck them. Like, oh, like, a lot of people would have got mad when they called you the janitor. Shout out to janitors, dog. They make feedman money. They're doing good, fool. That's fucking... But he saw the tats thinking that could have been my only job. But I get where he's coming from, right? But I'm not going to go out there and be a dick to him after and make him feel like shit, because then he's going to be like, yeah, he is a dick. That's how tattoo people are. You know what I'm saying? So no, I treat him cool. He was like, oh fuck. Now he probably went home like, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking that he was right. But people don't think that way because we're always playing victim. I was cool with it. I get it. I get why I get pulled over. I understand. Pull me over, my boy. I ain't got shit on me. I don't got shit on me, dog. I don't, fool. I don't mess with bad things at all anymore. I'm a fucking law-abiding citizen, dog. I'm cool as fuck. Fool, you won't find shit in my car but fucking blue chews and footballs, dog.
That's right.
Yeah, fool. But yeah, it happens, bro. But I don't get mad. I don't get mad. Like, I get pulled over. I'm not tripping on the cop. I get why you pulled me over, officer. You're doing your job. There's fools that look like me that are doing bad things.
Yeah.
Get those fools. But I'm not the one. Do what you got to do. You want to search my car? Go ahead, my boy. You're not going to find nothing. Have a good time. And guess what? Usually after I give like, nah, fool, I'm good. I'm not the one. You can go to church. They're like, get out of here. You're good. You know, they could judge character too. You know, but if you be a dick to a cop, I tell everybody, fool, you're not going to out-dick a cop. You're not, fool. You're not. No matter how smart you are, how many times you watch Law and Order Special Victims Unit, you're not going to out-dick them, fool. Like, and I learned this too. Most of the times they're more scared too of me. Like, they want to go home too. So if I'm going to go right there and be an ass, guess what? They're going to be a dick. And now they're going to act like they got to defend themselves and protect themselves, and they're going to be different. They're going to get out of their character. If I get pulled over, I want to make sure that cop's in his character, because most of the time those motherfuckers like to fucking party, go hard too. They're just regular people, you know? But once you get them out of their character, guess what? They're not no more. And now you have to deal with that. When you deal with that, that's when you're fucked. You're probably not getting home, you're probably getting your car all searched, getting thrown. I've had that too. But there's been times I've been cool, and they're still going to go through my shit. That fucking bitch from Azusa PD. You fucking dumb bitch. And I talk about her a lot on podcasts. I fucking hope your man cheats on you with a fucking hood rat and he gives you something. Because you do not deserve to be a fucking officer. You're a piece of shit bitch. I hope she's watching. I hope she's a lady, because she's a fucking...
So she's a lady.
Because fuck that bitch.
Who knows what's up?
She's a fucking... fool, put me for no reason, fool. I was like, fool, just fucking driving home, like... Fool fucking got me. She thought she found fucking Pablo Escobar, or I don't know. She was like, where is it at? I'm like, where's what? Fool, like, the drugs. I'm like, well, I don't fucking do drugs. You know what I'm saying? He's like, where are the weapons? I'm like, bitch, what weapons? What the fuck are you talking about, man? It went through my fucking shit like crazy. She called gang unit. Called gang unit came, and they were like, where is it? I'm like, what? Who? What? What do I have, dog? I have nothing. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, fool, go ahead. Search my shit. I just want to get the fuck out of here, dog. I just want to. So after that, the cop was like, the fuck did you call us for? I told her I heard him. Like, oh, I thought you're like, this is fucking stupid. We look fucking dumb. So fucking gang unit fucking was like, out of here. But at the time, like, my boys that came and then fucking had my lawyer on the fucking phone. Like, hey, if we give you no fucking permission, let him go right now. She just made her even more mad. They fucking took me in for no reason. Gave me a mugshot. This is a true story. They gave me they took me in. They had no reason to take me in. I had nothing on me, no warrant, nothing. I had an unpaid, I think it was like a seatbelt violation in Alhambra. Like $100 ticket. Fool, not a warrant. Bitch took me in for that. Saying that they had to just get it like a redo my fingerprints. And I was like, this bitch. So I'm in there. They're supposed to take the picture and let me go. If I would have known, like, my lawyer would have talked to her longer, they would have like, no, you're not taking him nowhere. But yeah, my dumbass just wanted to fucking get out of there. Took the fucking picture, took the mugshot, and I'm like this. I fucking make the cheesiest smile. And now the system's down. Fool, I'm in there 3 hours, fool. Hard time, fool. I started a gang in there. Fool, I was doing burpees for no fucking reason. Fool, 3 hours. Fool, I was supposed to be out of there. And I'm right there, fucking dumb bitch. And then the fucking Azusa clerks, they're all horny with me, flirting. And I'm like, guys, you just need to be more professional. I'm all trying to put my dick through the fucking gate.
This is a professional environment.
Yeah. Then finally they let me fucking go, right? And I posted, right when I got out, like they gave me the paperwork and I fucking took a picture of my fucking mugshot and I posted it. And then I got back to like the coaching staff and the school. And the school I'm at is like not like a shitty school. So they're right away like, what the fuck? School started judging me, dog. Like, what the fuck? Like, we shouldn't have hired that head tatted coach, you know? And it got back like they wanted to fire me. And I'm like, for what? They're like, oh, well, you know, the mugshot, what happened? I'm like, nothing happened. So now I'm like, oh, now you're judging just like that cop did. You're not even getting the facts down right now. You're just, I get it, but let me explain something to you. And I'm like, look, what happened to me is fucked up, right? But what's more fucked up is I expected that everyone that I worked with here would have my back more than this. Because now you guys are doing just what they did. Probably even worse because you guys know me personally. She didn't. I'm all, you don't know what it's like. I told the principal and the administrator.
Were they white?
Yes.
Nice.
So I knew, and I had the black coaches with me on my side. And I was like, you don't know what it's like driving in your car and getting pulled over and asked certain questions for no reason. Well, you don't know what it's like when you're walking somewhere and a group of ladies have to move to the side because they think they're gonna, and then the black coach, I knew that one was gonna get the black coaches. They're like, yeah, you don't know what it's like when you go in an elevator and then they move their purse from one side to the other side and they go to the end. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I felt like fucking Wakanda, dog. I was right there. I was with my boys. So then they were like, no. Now they're like, now the blacks were on my side and me, they were like, oh, fuck. Like, we get it. You know what I'm saying? We don't get it, but we don't want to not get it. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. I'm like, well, then look into what happened. Look into what happened. There was no fucking charge. Nothing went down. They took that fucking picture. I posted it because it looks stupid. But no, I didn't get a fucking, there's no DUI. There's no fucking assault. There's no charge. There's no charge brought up. So what are you mad about? That I took the picture and posted it? Or are you mad that it makes you guys look bad? But get into the facts. If I just posted a picture, hey, don't be mad at that. But if I did something wrong, look into it before you try to fucking come and fire me. So they didn't fire me. I'm still there right now. Doing better than ever. Well,
yeah, but I feel the same way. Like my house got raided like 4 months ago.
Oh, yeah?
And like these cops, fool, they're like being dicks, you know? And I was trying to keep it cool, whatever. But like at the end of the day, like those fools really thought that they were gonna get me for some shit. And here I am. Raided my house, had my dad outside in the street.
Wait, was your son here?
My son saw me get handcuffed because I saw him on my cameras raiding my pad, like fucking diamond formation with the guns out, pulling up in here, and then whatever. So when I pulled up, they had the whole street blocked off. And then whatever, I pull up, I'm on the phone with the lawyer too. He goes, just make sure you record everything on Facebook. Don't answer no questions. So I'm on Facebook Live, like, you don't have the right to search my house. Get the fuck out, this and that. We're conducting an investigation, this and that. And then we're like, oh, we're going to detain you for tampering with evidence. ¿Sabe qué? So whatever, they take my phone away, and my son and my nephew are in the car. And they fucking handcuff me and put me in the back of a gang unit car. And I'm in there for like 2 hours. They got the heater on. They fucking come and go, good cop, bad cop, one from this door, one from that door, interrogating me. And obviously, you know, I didn't say shit or do shit, so they let me go. All my neighbors are out thinking like, what's wrong with you? Like, he's looking like a straight criminal. Fool.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been to jail in like fucking years since I was 18, you know? But at the end, all the senoras or all my neighbors like, what happened, mijo? I'm like, they're just trying to bully me. Like, oh, those fucking assholes.
They said my dick's too big. It's against the law.
Nah, but like even right now, it's funny because like they be posting shit on Facebook, and I know the mayor, I know the city council people from here, and like the cop, the city of Southgate has like a Facebook, and they be posting shit, and I'll be liking it, leaving comments.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Like I love my city. I love Covina, man. I mean, they don't fuck with me. Like that's what's cool about my city. Like, they'll pull me over most of the time, and it's like they know I'm going home, or they know I'm like, oh shit, fool, they'll even be like, how's the podcast? You know, like fool, good, I'm cool. But it was just that Azusa time right there. I'm like, fool, isn't there fools really dying over here down the street? Like, fool, there's real gangbangers over here, dog. Leave me alone, you know?
Yeah.
But
what I'm saying is like, you know, I don't let, because one of them was being a dick to me, one of the detectives was being a dick to me, but I don't let that fool ruin like the rest of the fools. They don't want to be there bothering me, dog.
yeah,
they don't
especially
give a fuck about me.
Especially they left like, fuck, we didn't get nothing. That's stupid. They look dumb. Someone looks dumb.
Yeah, someone fucked up.
Yeah, someone fucked up. That's what I'm saying, man. Do your fucking research. Like I told you before. I gotta tell you, man, like I'm fucking straight edge. I'm fucking doing good. I don't do nothing fucking illegal. I've been with an illegal. You know what I'm saying? You know,
My parents used to be illegal.
Yeah, I've been in fucking Hong Kong plenty of times. You can't get me for that. Fool. If you want to raid my house for going to some fucking Hong Kong, fool.
I was in a different country. You're out of your jurisdiction. My boy, I want to thank you for pulling up. I feel like it was super important for me to interview you because I've seen you on different podcasts and you're obviously super successful, but I like the message that you spread out there with, you know, being a good dad, coaching, you know, and donating your time and still being cool as fuck.
It should,
like,
my boy.
Dads are cool.
Us people are cool, right? Like it bothers me right now that being positive and being a cool person is gonna be the hardest path to get to the top. But don't get discouraged by what the top is, right? Especially in this podcast game. There's a lot of people with podcasts that have crazy numbers, but they speak nothing but negativity, and that's gonna keep them in a negative mindset and a negative level. That's not
and attract negative people.
That's what it's and that's not what I want to attract. If I could hit fucking 10 people with a positive message, and they're gonna hit me up and be like, "Damn fool, you got me right. This made me feel good. I'm doing my motherfucking job." Instead of fucking going somewhere and spreading negativity where all they're going to be doing is talk shit. It's negative. Negative is going to look good, but it's not, my boy. Like, and that's one thing about our people, and we got to start understanding and backing each other up more. Like, I'll go on anyone's show if I'm going to spread my word of how positive my life is and how I want their life to be and how we should back each other up. I'm going to do that because I want to see us succeed. Because if you succeed, guess what, man? I'm right there next to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be next. Even say for instance, even let's say when Lefty was on Kendrick's album, right? Everybody was so fucking negative. Man, fool had fucking 4 words, dog. Fool had fucking 3 words. But like, dog, like, that fool's knocking on a door. Is he the best fucking rapper? Could there have been better rappers? Yeah, maybe, dog. Maybe there could have been better rappers. But guess what? He's right there. We should be right there supporting and be like, damn, hopefully, guess who's next, homie? My homeboy or me. You know, we're opening that door. Fool, Jackie Robinson was the first black to play in the majors. Was he the best black? Nah, I don't think so. But you think there's black homies like, fool, Jackie shouldn't have been there. There should have been another black fool that I knew that was fucking doing way. No, fool.
How come you only played second base? You should have been shortstop.
Fool, exactly. Shut the fuck up. But that's exactly what it's like. We're not there backing each other up, pushing each other to the top, and then boom, let's go. We want to be right there hating it. I'm not comparing fucking Lefty to fucking Jackie Robinson, but I'm saying those situations, how do they not make sense for us? Like, fool, we should have been right there backing him up more than caring about the fucking 4 words he said or the verse he said. Fool, my favorite rapper didn't have no words on that fucking album. You know what I'm saying? We should have been right there backing each other up. Yes, like I tell you, is he the best? I don't fucking know. To me, no. But is he doing his thing? Yes. Should we be there to support? Yes, man. Because guess what? He's going to kick in that motherfucking door for somebody else, right? Once that door's kicked down, guess what? We're unstoppable. And that's with everything. That's with fucking music, podcast, business, real estate. It don't fucking matter. Let's go out there and support each other instead of being right there waiting for the next man's downfall or being that hater on the fucking side. Because that hating shit is, guess what? It's not going to get you nowhere.
Yeah,
bro.
crabs in a bucket.
Yeah, we're right here. We're on that positive tip, my boy, Magic Johnson.
You know,
His son's gay, I know.
it's funny because I think he has 2 sons, and the really tall one is gay, and the
I
other
know,
one's
right? What
average average ass fool.
Fool, I would be
Fucked
like,
up,
fool.
huh?
But he was cheating all day.
Hey,
So God was like, fool.
That's like no God's a comedian. With.
Yes, for sure, dog. 100%.
Shout out to God. Good content. Good content.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to
sure.
see content,
Here we go,
motherfucker?
You're the biggest, most athletic gay kid. We'll go wear heels and suck dick.
Oh yeah, leggings and everything. Fool.
Oh, sure.
Nah, but for real, I feel like it's super dope to see. Cause for a long time, fucking what's his name? Bill Cosby, the actor.
The pills?
Yeah,
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Being a good dad was so corny, bro. TV and movies would, show dads as being super corny, and I feel like, man, I guess my son obviously thinks I'm corny, but I'm not as corny as some of these. Like, you don't have to be a corny dad and still be a good dad, fool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
And I think the cooler people like you, right, make it to be a dad, more dads are going to be like, you know what? I could do this shit. Because there's fools that have kids and they run away because they get scared. Like, I'm not going to get no more bitches or like, whatever. My homies are going to kick it with me. Like, they think for stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
But you can still be a cool fool and handle your business and then still be a good father.
Yeah.
I think that's a dope message that not a lot of people are spreading.
Yeah. And
So that, like I said, to me, that's why it was super important for me to get on you, to get you on here. We'll talk about that.
To the camera's off.
But yeah, man, I think it's super dope. So if you ever need anything from me, obviously I got your back.
No, I appreciate it, my boy.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate you putting up to my small super channel. It's dope that
cool,
I call my homies the Liddies to watch this shit. That's tight.
My boy.
You're the first one, dog. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
that's
bro,
hard.
I'm a fan, bro. Like I said, bro, I don't just come on and do it. Like, I respect your craft. I respect what you do. Believe me, there's people that have hit me up, and I'm not gonna go on some fucking. I've done it before. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't sit right with me when I leave. Like, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna feel great that I did this. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
I appreciate that.
So, no, much love to you. Shout out to the ladies out there.
That's right. Your next show's April 13th.
April 13th.
My birthday's April 12th.
You better come down, fool.
I'm gonna have to pull up on you.
Oh, that'd be fucking
Is it a Saturday or Sunday?
It's Sunday.
I'm gonna have
on a Sunday afternoon.
I make the schedule for the teams. I'm gonna have to just give ourselves a day off that day.
Yes, you should, fool.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I think I'm gonna pull up. I'll bring my lady and shit. But I'm excited to see your show. What can we expect? Because you've had different performances at your shows, right? You've had Bozo.
Yeah, so I've done a live. I've done different shit. So I've done No Lames live. So I've done a podcast live. It's different. I would just do the podcast, and then I would have like an artist perform at the end. So I've had High Tone perform, we've had Bozo perform, but when I do my stand up, it's just stand up and oldies. So like last show, it was me, or we had the Seated Entertainer. Is it Elias?
Elias.
Elias, right? You can say Elias too, right?
I mean, yeah.
Is that in English?
Yeah.
Hey, funny dude, man.
That's the homie.
Yeah. He hosted it. He did a fucking great job. I had the homie Dino Mac, Jay Valentino. We had fucking George Perez pulled up, and then me. But it's just we have a fucking fun time, dog. That's a different show. So the No Lames live podcast is different. The Smile Now Laugh Later is just a comedy show where we come out to an oldie song, we talk about the oldies, and then at the end of the show we do like almost like a Art LeBeau requests, and we go in the audience and we do crowd work with them, and we have some fun. And before you know it, everyone's singing along. Someone's fucking getting a hand job. I don't know. It's just a good vibe, bro. It's fun.
Senoras are getting pregnant.
Oh, for sure, dog. For sure. Fucking ankle monitors are going off.
Yeah, they're running out of batteries. I'm sure anybody watching this knows exactly where they can find you and stuff like that. But just in case somebody out there is the first time watching you, what's your Instagram? Where can they find you? That shit.
Bomb ass G Money. So just bomb, right? Bomb ass G Money. Yeah, just look me up at Bomb ass G Money. Bomb ass G Money on Instagram, or just look up No Lames. You'll find me on there. But yeah, Bomb ass G Money. Follow me. There'll be like a fan account. I don't know who created that. It's not me. Everyone's like, fool, you created your own fan account? I didn't, dog. I don't give myself that much credit, fool.
Sick.
I barely created my own account. But yeah, hit me up, man. Send me a DM, man. I don't care. Dick pic, whatever, fool.
Compare.
Yeah. Compare.
Thank you guys for watching this episode. If you're still watching, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Super important. We're dropping hats soon. Hats will be $25. We got hoodies on the way too. So stay tuned for that. Join the Patreon to support. And like I always say, pull up, turn up, stay lit. Let's get it.